What's up, Doc?
What's up, bro?
What's going down?
About to get things cracking on a production level, man.
Okay.
Got a bunch of things in the works, so.
For sure.
This, before I forget, this is an MC circle where we talk about all things hip hop, and this is my special guest, Relli. Hell yeah.
I'm talking about it. You know what's crazy?
What?
All the podcasts I produce, this is the first time I've ever been a guest on a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Those bitches.
Like, even...
They never... Well, you're usually a part of it as well, right?
Nah, not lately.
Not lately?
Like, I've been kind of, like, trying to step back from doing that, like, focusing on, like, the production a little bit more.
That's fair.
But, I don't know. It's hard not to get in the mix when I love music and sports so much.
Yeah.
And that's typically what people talk about, music and sports. So, but yeah, it's the first time I've ever been like a guest, like for real. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You definitely deserve some flowers. So, now, this is talking about hip hop, but I don't mind going off brand or whatever.
Oh no, we can talk about the hip hop, the hippity hop for sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Well, when you came in here, you showed some. I want to get into some distaste for Tupac Shakur, and I'm real curious what's going through your mind about that.
So, all right, I just want to. It's funny, like a lot of my friends, especially like the historians, like the hip hop historians, the people I know that really, really love the genre, get pissed at me because I'm not a fan of Tupac. Nobody ever asked me like what I think about Pac.
Okay, well this
and
is my chance.
They just jump off and be like, "Oh, you tripping?" I was like, he is probably one of the most influential hip hop artists to shape the genre into what it is now. As far as like, I feel like Kendrick wouldn't be as potent as he is without Pac, or like so many other artists. So he's great. I just don't happen to like it, and I feel like that should be okay.
Because like with that explanation alone,
yeah,
no, it's not okay.
It's not okay. Damn.
You need to tell me more.
Like I don't. All right, Pac just don't move the needle for me.
Okay.
Like he has songs that I love, right?
Okay.
But like when I listen to the albums,
I mean,
Tennessee, when some of my enemies.
Does he actually ever say Tennessee?
I don't know. He might. I
know he's be saying Hennessy in every song.
Yeah. I don't even like Hennessy right now. It might be Pac's fault.
I actually have always wanted to try it, but never have.
You've never tried Hennessy?
I've never tried Hennessy.
If you ever invite me back,
okay,
you're trying Hennessy.
Okay, cool.
How the fuck? All right. You've never tried Hennessy, and I don't like Tupac. I feel like we're even. All right? I feel like we even, bro.
I've never been a big drinker, and like my philosophy for drinking has always been I don't have a brand, because when people ask me like, what do you drink?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't drink it for the taste, bro. I drink it to get fucked up.
For the effect. Yeah. What do you drink? It in a cup.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know. Put it in a cup.
Hopefully it's not giving me a hangover the next morning.
For sure.
Hopefully.
For sure. No, I feel you. I don't know. I think my whole thing with Tupac stems from like my upbringing and like how I was raised a little bit.
Yeah.
Because my parents are from the Midwest. They're from Ohio. And they're not Southern at all. And like, I don't know, like there was just very strong religious beliefs and hip hop being secular music. And at that time, Tupac wasn't the most championed individual. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting a murder case. He got shot a bunch of times. Oh no, Snoop was fighting a murder case. Well, he was riding with Snoop. He got shot up a bunch of times. He was very boisterous and he was a rebel. And like I grew up listening to Chris Cross, bro. Monica, Brandy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my real introduction to hip hop was on some kiddie shit because I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really get exposed. I didn't have uncles and cousins, older cousins and stuff that I hung out with that would expose me to a lot of that music. And it wasn't until like I was a full-blown adult that I really dove into studying the genre, like as far as you know, going back and doing my research, like listening to KRS-One and listening to Biggie and listening to Big L and listening to, you know, a lot of people who were successful, because at that time I was like, well shit, I want to be successful, so let me listen to what type of music successful people make. So that's kind of like what started me on that path. But as far as Tupac is concerned, like I know all the words to California Love.
Yeah, that's
I know all the words to Dear Mama.
Yeah.
I know all the words to Ain't Mad at You. Brenda Had a Baby was too much for me at the time.
Okay, that's fair.
But like, and then like when I really get into rap for real, hip hop for real, I'm in high school.
Yeah.
So like Jay-Z's popping at the time. 50 Cent's real big.
Uh-huh.
And like Tupac said fuck Jay-Z. And I really like Jay-Z.
You really like Jay-Z?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Who's your... Okay, let me ask you this. Who's your GOAT?
Who's my GOAT or the GOAT?
Who's yours?
It's the same, Jay-Z.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's the GOAT in my eyes. Like, he's the greatest rapper of all time. He's well-rounded. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He can do anything. He's very influential. His pen is crazy. His push is crazy.
He don't even use a pen.
Exactly. right? So there goes that.
Yeah.
And I think just as far as like he's the GOAT in my eyes. Now my favorite rapper is Talib Kweli.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is probably like what? Wait, what? You don't like Tupac? Jay-Z's the GOAT.
It's a little obscure.
Your favorite rapper is Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Talib Kweli was my introduction to stereotypical hip hop, like backpack rap, the boom bap.
Yeah.
DJ High Tech production, Reflection Eternal album. The first Reflection Eternal album was my introduction to hip hop, and I haven't been the same since. Like that shit changed my entire life, and that was in the midst of all of that braggadocious rap, Jay-Z, like that whole 2000s era.
Yeah.
Right, and this shit just really changed everything for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have like this hodgepodge as appreciation for the genre, and I think that's why I'm like open to so much criticism when it comes to like how people feel about what I like or what I don't like.
Okay.
Cause like I like so much music, and I feel like I should be able to not like Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
What's your relationship with Tupac?
My relationship to Tupac, well, okay, so growing up, I looked up to my brother. So I guess you can just kind of pass it off to that, because first he got into Eminem, and then he got really heavy into Pac.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think I just like the power he portrayed.
Okay, for sure.
Like it wasn't true, but he definitely branded like that untouchable look.
Yeah, I got you.
So I think, and you know,
it wasn't true. It's crazy.
I mean,
he was untouchable, but he got touched. Like that's fucking crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. Clip that for sure.
The reason I like what changed why I say that is because I got on here with Greg Dunham on a MC Circle and we talked about that. It's like, well, that's what he said. And so give credit to Greg on that clip.
Shout out to G.
Yeah. But I just I think Benji always goes over this with me. It's like it's clear as what I do is white boy rap, and I agree with him.
I'm laughing because he broke that down to me.
Yeah,
right before the school closed, he came through maybe 2 or 3 months, and we were just talking about Eminem. I think he had dropped with the Marshall Mathers whatever. EP or whatever the last album was when he was talking about P. Diddy and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And he kind of broke it down. And the crazy part about Benji is always right about some shit.
Yeah, he is always he's
a very tough person to argue with.
Yeah, he is.
I won't say argue, but debate with.
Well, me and him have this continuing argument about Houston sound.
Oh,
and
man.
I fucking regret it.
Why?
Because I'm he's just relentless, bro.
He's going to make you appreciate something.
He's going to make me appreciate it, and he's going to I feel like that's why he's a very good teacher. It's because he's he believes in what he's teaching you so much that he's gonna go hard in the paint.
Facts.
To try to get you to see what he's trying to prove to you.
Yeah.
And he's a great arguer as well. Great debater.
Yes, he is.
So Benji, if you're watching this is a white flag. Houston has influential sound. I've looked into it since you have hounded me about it for several times, last couple times we met, and I agree. I think Houston definitely has an influential sound.
Absolutely. It does. It does.
And then I really pissed him off.
How'd you piss him off?
Because I gave him something that he couldn't argue with, bro. I gave him...
Shout out to you.
No. It's not impressive at all.
If you stop him from arguing, that's impressive.
I don't think I stopped him. I think I just...
You pissed him off so much he was done? All right, never mind.
He just didn't know what to say. He was he was he was flabbergasted that I would say that. But I said, okay, I agree that Houston has a sound. The reason I think that I said that is because I know the sound and I just don't like it.
We're even.
Yeah.
We're even.
What, you agree with that?
No.
Yeah. The
Pac
shit
is great.
That's fair.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's why he was like, that really makes me mad that you say that. I said,
Damn.
I'm sorry, but it's not my thing.
Really don't like the Houston sound at all. Cause I'll never forget when I sent you Dash's album. You were like, oh, this is great, except for this song, that song. And those were all the songs that felt like Houston.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right.
So it rings true. It rings true. Because I don't know what it is. I think because
Houston is your Tupac.
Houston is my Tupac.
Yeah, because we were talking before we started filming, and we were talking about Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about the GNX album, and he was like, "You love the reincarnated song," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've only heard this song once.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear it again. I'm cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you want me to go to sleep, put reincarnated on. I'm gonna take a good nap. Snooze fest. I'm sorry, it's just not it for me. It just doesn't.
Man.
I just feel like there are better rappers than Tupac, like skill wise.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
100%.
everybody.
That's not why I like
this,
Pac.
I feel like everybody watching this is like throwing bananas and tomatoes at me from their couches. Like, you idiot! You fucking no.
Nah, I think that's fair to say. To say he's like the best rapper.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like he definitely was an artist who had that portrayal, like I said before, power.
Yeah. Yeah. Phenomenal delivery.
Yes.
Like he could say that he was not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. Yeah. He could say he was the president of the United States and you would believe him.
Yeah.
Like he rapped with such conviction. And then the older I've gotten, the more I can appreciate him a little bit more as a lyricist. Very dope pen, very dope lyricist. He paints pictures better than a lot of people can as far as like storytelling and whatnot. And as African American man, like what he stood for my community, I can't ever be mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm just cool. Like I like having good times, bro. So like the songs that I name, like California Love, that's a fun song.
Yeah.
Right? I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't like to be so fucking serious.
That's very fair because a lot of his music is like serious.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. I Get Around. Love that song.
Yeah.
His verse is my second favorite verse on there.
Yeah.
Cause he came in there and kid. Now I have a question.
I love questions.
Who was he talking to? How do you want it?
Oh man, is this gonna go into the man thing that's been
That
going
was
around?
weird. That was a little weird. Your body is banging, baby. I love the way you flaunt it. Time to give it to daddy. Nigga, now tell me how you want. What nigga are you talking to?
This is gonna be a hard conversation with me because when I'm quoting lyrics, I don't want to say that.
I understand. I said it so you don't have to.
Good. I think it's just like I think it's just like a term that's used frequently by him. Like it's just in conversation. Like if I were to say, if there was a girl sitting right there and I was like, "Man, you're beautiful." I'm not talking about a man.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But that's weird, bro. Not what you said.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. It's a little weird. Like, I've always been curious about that. I've never heard anybody talk about that. I've just been curious.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
like Biggie when he was quoting
that his is a little more suspect to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was wild. It's funny because like I don't go back to either one of those artists. Like there's no Biggie or Pac in my like in my playlist. Bro, I haven't listened to Jay-Z in like 3 years, bro.
The only person I probably keep up with is Eminem. Like when he drops an album, I go and listen.
Yeah.
I didn't immediately go and listen. Like there's people that I mess with. Like I mess with Tyler the Creator.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to go listen to his newest album.
Did you like it? It was too gay for you?
No, the gay thing's not an issue for me.
That was a gay ass album, bro.
It was pretty gay.
It was fire. It was fire. That shit was fire. It was hella gay, but it was fire.
I think I'm just tired of his. He's definitely grown as a artist.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just tired of his sound. Like you still hear it in his new stuff. Like it's that kind of creepy, vibes and shit. It's not that I don't like it. In high school, I jammed that shit out all the time.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm in a different place.
I never liked him until, like, now.
Oh, really?
Like, he was cool and all, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I really like Tyler because he's really blooming as an artist.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a huge fan of the Neptunes and Pharrell Williams.
Nah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's like a literal Pharrell baby. Like, you can
Yeah.
hear all the influence, and I think that's why I like a lot of the newer stuff, because I feel like production-wise, he's getting his bag.
I think Pharrell is the one who made him grow or inspired him to grow.
Yeah.
It's like when they would meet with each other, it's like Pharrell would put him on game for what he knows and what his design is, as far as music goes.
Yeah. Because he has like a lot of nuances that he picks up from Pharrell, or that I hear that has influenced him. That's just very familiar to me. Like I think I'm more of a production guy.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how do you? Let me ask you this: he's controversial, but he's a great producer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Kanye West is probably one of the biggest influences on me.
Really?
As a producer,
okay.
For sure. Kanye West, Dr. Dre, Timbaland, and the Neptunes, like those four.
See, I look at those types of artists as for like vibes. Like when I'm in the early stages of like coming up with a concept for an album, those are the people that I'll pull from the most.
Okay.
Like, not so much Pharrell, but like when I talk about Dr. Dre or I talk about Kanye, like I love them so much. It's probably like you can see that in my music.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm cool on Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like he really jumped off the deep end this last time. Like
with the Nazi stuff.
I mean, bro, like the fuck, like, and I wasn't even talking about that. Like, I was so oblivious to that for the longest. Cause I literally thought I heard somebody say that, and I'm like, that motherfucker crazy, but he ain't that crazy.
Yeah. And
I've been trying to be cool on social media. Like I try not to get on social media so much, but I listened to the Bully album, and it starts off so good, but he did something that I can't, like, that was the nail in the coffin for me, the AI shit. Like, that did it for me.
What AI shit?
Other people were rapping, and he would use AI to supplement, like, sub in his voice for theirs. And, like, you can clearly hear the difference.
Yeah.
And once I started hearing that, I'm just like, you're not going to force me to believe or force me to buy into artificial intelligence. I clicked play because I want to hear Kanye West.
I feel like it's one thing using it for a tool, but when you replace your vocal or replace someone else's vocal or bring back someone from the dead, it's just like
Drake. Sorry.
Yeah, it's shameless to me. It's shameful to me. Like that's not. That's like it feels like a shortcut.
Yeah, I wasn't with that. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Didn't like it at all. And I was like, I hate to say it, but I think I'm cool on Kanye. And that's hard for me to say. Because, like, I was a fucking Kanye stan, bro. Like, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, really bad. I'm tired of dying on that hill with him. Like, he's on his own. I've turned my back. I'm officially done.
Oh, you're saying I'm cool on Kanye? Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Well, I mean,
if he never dropped anything ever again, I'd be fine.
Okay, I think what the inspiration I pull from isn't his newest stuff anyway. It's more about that era that you probably loved him.
What's his best album?
Oh, that's hard. Going back, because I probably became a fan of Kanye after probably around Dark and Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
But going back, I love actually researching and studying him. I probably like his first album the most.
Okay, College Dropout.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the one that has Jesus Walks on it.
Yeah,
it has Through the Wire.
Mm-hmm.
I just love, I just feel like there was ego. Don't get me wrong, there was ego in there, but there was less ego and more hunger to prove himself. I feel like there was.
I don't think he's lost that though.
He wasn't now. It's kind of like.
He's still trying to prove something.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Wearing a fucking swastika on his fucking shirt.
But it's more like
fucking insane.
It's more like I can do this because I'm a great artist, and you know that. So
I feel you. Trying to see how far he
can push
the limits.
Yeah. Before it was just okay, I have to make it to prove that I am an artist.
That second Vultures album was a letdown.
Yeah.
This Bully shit is, I hate to say, it's not good, bro.
Yeah.
At all.
That's fair.
Like,
I don't like.
No, I'm saying it hurts me.
Yeah.
I
probably haven't even heard all of it. I know I peeped it. Like I said, I don't like. I think it was in your class one time that people were like, I forget what album it was that came out. That was 2020, 2021 era. Donda. I didn't like it. And the whole class hated on me for that. I was like,
I don't remember that.
They didn't like that I said that.
Donda was pretty good though.
Yeah.
For what it was good.
Yeah.
But I can see why you wouldn't like it.
Why is that?
There's a lot of Southern influence. And there's a lot of mumbles. There's a shit ton of mumbles, and I know you don't fuck with the mumbler.
Yeah, I've actually opened up a little bit to that. I'm not so against it anymore.
Okay, so let's talk about this. I want to hear this.
So the mumble.
Yeah, who are you opening up to?
I just I'm closer to people with who do that.
Okay.
So they've opened me up to why it's that, and it's more of I respect the sound.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I didn't respect the sound before. I was like, this is garbage. I don't want anything to do with it.
Right.
But now it's okay, it's not. You're not just creatively going for lyrics every time you go into a song, which it took some growth on me to understand that.
Okay.
So it was okay, you're trying to create an atmosphere.
A vibe.
Yeah,
I'm not a vibey guy.
I'm not a vibey guy either.
It took me a while to fuck with it too.
But when you're learning music, if you actually go in and start studying music, the vibe is the most important part of the song.
Is it?
More than I would say more than what you say.
If I like beats, then yeah, because that to me that sets the vibe.
Yeah,
if the beat's banging, then that sets the vibe.
But the vibe is important because it's like
we like Nas,
especially. You're trying to get me. I feel like every time I hop on one of these podcasts, I'm dodging landmines because I'm not typically a huge fan of Nas.
Really?
Nah.
Okay.
I feel like there's a ton of meaning, and Benji's talked about this too. There's a ton of meaning in what he's saying, but I just don't feel it. And that goes into the vibe of everything. I just don't feel it.
Do you believe him? It's not believable.
I believe him.
Okay.
I'm like, that's you. That's you. That's you. But
oh shit, that's funny as fuck.
I've studied him because his lyrical ability is crazy,
insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Hit Boy.
I think he's probably a better lyricist than Pac, which would be, I prefer Pac over Nas. But you still,
Okay.
if you're a student of this shit, you have to go and study people like that. The ones that are, lyricists.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I
So
think
who's your favorite mumble rapper?
my favorite mumble rapper. Remember when I said I opened my eyes to all that? I don't think I opened them enough to have a favorite.
Okay. Shout out to Lil Old Spill.
Okay,
That's
Lil
my boy.
Oil is different. My favorite.
That's my
Definitely
boy.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Because it's okay. So when I say mumble rapper, I'm talking about those motherfuckers that understand one word from what they're saying.
So like the Young Thugs.
Yeah.
Who else?
Because I feel like I understand Lil Oil Spill, which is why he shows me some songs and I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah. Shout out to B.
Yeah.
Crazy ass. Yeah. I don't know.
He's a level above that. And I feel like he's a little more creative than what I really don't like. When those like dudes are like talking just straight nonsense and they're like, I like ice cream with my chicken. And I'm just like,
You've never had chicken and ice cream?
I've never that's not the point. Okay. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
No, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm funny as shit, yo. I'll be trolling like a motherfucker, bro. I'm just joking, man. I've never had chicken and ice cream my damn self, bro. No, I get you. Like, it just you like music that's meaningful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And meaning to you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it when you're just like, you're like philosopher on your track, but it's like, I know you and you aren't like,
You're not as philosophical as you perceive yourself to be.
not even that. It's like philosophy that you can't even like apply to yourself in your own life.
Damn. I feel you.
So it's just like,
I feel you.
yeah, that's cool what you did there, dog.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
But it's
That's where it stops.
That's not you.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So, okay. Do you like Larry June? Do you know who Larry June is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I got to be more confident about saying what I don't know because I've gotten into some trouble going, yeah, I know who that is. That sounds familiar.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody asked me about a local artist. They were like, hey, you heard of such and such? I was like, yeah. Then he pulls up. And then I didn't know that was him. And he's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up? Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I challenge you to give him a listen.
Okay. What was his name one more time?
Larry June.
Larry June.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just dropped an album with 2 Chainz and The Alchemist.
Yeah.
And I can't stop listening to it.
Okay.
Like, on repeat. If I was to check Apple Music at the end of the year, it's going to say January, February, and probably March.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to anything else. That album is insanely good. It's fire. Like, it's fire. Yeah.
I will, when I edit this, I will check it out.
Yeah.
Right then and there. It's good to have these on this podcast because it's like I've been struggling to get into anything in hip hop. I've been going back to like 60s music and studying that right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And maybe even a little before then. Like you pulled up Fats Domino.
Yeah.
Like I'm going back to that because I feel like there was something in these like previous era 60s, 70s, and 80s that it's like that's missing right now.
What do you think that is?
That's a good question. I feel like it's just like that's a good question. I think it's just like a happiness. I feel like
Okay.
there's not a lot of happiness in the music that comes out today.
So cocaine.
As far as far as a vibe, when you hear all the instruments and the melodies and stuff like that back then, like there was, don't get me wrong, all those decades they have a lot of sad songs, but there was something to balance it out usually that was actually very like creative. And I was even like when the rock music was coming, and there was like bluesy type shit coming out, and like it would be like a sad topic but a happy beat.
I see what you're saying.
And it's like there's none of that. I feel like everyone's like trying to get that cinematic sound, but like just talk about like depression, depressing things.
Yeah.
And I need to watch myself because the album I'm working on right now is like literally about depression.
Well,
But-
I mean, you got to think about the times too. Like, I think music is a great way to look at wherever these people were from, what they were dealing with at that time. This
Yeah.
is like a movie in a sense, right? It's kind of documented, and a lot of times people get caught up in like pop music, what's popular at the time, because that kind of tends to sway a little bit. But like, let's look at the B-side songs and what they're talking about. Like when the Beatles dropped Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah.
To me, one of the most lyrical songs ever of all time, and there was a lot said in that record, and I think it's just like a time capsule.
Yeah.
And like, shit's fucked up right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the world's crazy.
Well, okay, so I feel like it's different than it ever has been because shit's fucked up, but like through all those decades and all of that, shit was fucked. It was different, but it was still fucked up.
Yeah.
But the record labels were in control.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is my own hypothesis.
No, you're right, because you're getting into what I was going to chime in on.
When things would get bad, the record labels would ask their artists to release happy songs.
Yeah.
Now the artist, and it's very like diluted, but the industry is independent.
Yeah.
So they have control over what they want, the art they want to make. So all that's getting pushed out is depressing shit because people are depressed.
Man, it took a long time for me to understand like drill music.
Uh-huh.
I get it now. I really get it now, because them young kids, man, like growing up in some of the areas they grow up in and just seeing what they see, there's a lot of melodic aspects in hip-hop now, which is crazy, because like some of the most gangster people on earth are singing their little hearts out.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
You ruined my podcast, Relli.
I'm sorry, bro. It ruined me too.
I got up twice, but you ruined it.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm joking.
I'm pissed because I'm like anti Drake, and the fucking Apple Music decides to play a Drake record. He lied. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really full of shit. He listens to Drake on his free time all the time. The fuck?
He lied.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Yeah.
Anywho, I think I don't know. I kind of like the independence now. I like that people can just do what they want to do. I think this is like the best time to be an artist. Like the past 5 to 10 years, you can be yourself because there's a group of people who have access to you that they didn't have access to before.
Yeah, but I mean, right now with everyone being independent, don't you think it's getting to a place where it's like completely oversaturated to where someone who like the last big person to break in a big way that I think was in my vision, okay, was Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be like every year someone new like hits mainstream.
Yeah.
And now there's no success like that anymore because there's too many people, too many things going on, and too much to listen to.
I'm cool with that. Here's why. I'm in my own little cocoon. I listen to and like whatever the fuck I want to listen to and like. And I have the freedom to do that. Mm-hmm. I have a device that allows me to pull up whatever, whenever, however I like to. And I can literally listen to whatever I want to listen to, whenever I want to listen to it. Yeah. I could be at work. I got a certain vibe for work. There's certain shit I want to listen to at work. Certain shit I want to listen to in the car. Certain shit I want to listen to when I'm at home. Uh-huh. Certain shit when I want to listen to when I want to go to sleep. Like, I can listen to whatever I want. I don't have to pop a CD in. I don't have to go through a crate. I don't have to look for some shit. Yeah. Like, it's readily available.
It's great for the consumer. Yeah.
Right. What that also does, in my opinion, it allows me to listen freely. For instance, let's say you drop a song, it breaks into the algorithm, and I'm listening to whatever it plays, and then it just happens to play one of your records, and I like it.
Yeah.
Now I gotta be like, damn, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I don't care that it's MC Cash.
Yeah.
Because before, motherfuckers would be like, who the fuck is this? I ain't listening to this shit.
Yeah.
It's not ... which I felt was fucked up. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like people are more discoverable. I feel like people will be taken a little bit more seriously. And I feel like people are just free to like and listen to whatever they want to. Yeah. Like being able to be put on by word of mouth. Like the reason why I like Larry June, like I didn't see him plastered somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't see him advertisement or whatever. One of the homies mentioned him. Somebody else mentioned him. Like 2, 3, 4 people mentioned him. I'm like, who the fuck is this Larry June guy? Yeah. Right? Then I go and listen. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And it's completely different than anything I fuck with.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's new.
So, literally, and I really, when you do check them out, I want you to call me.
Okay.
Because I want to hear what you think about it. Because I'm not even going to give you any kind of indication of what type of music it is.
Okay.
No. I'm not going to compare him to anybody. You just got to listen to it.
All right.
He's from the West Coast. I'll just give you that.
He's already got a point. I fuck with the West Coast, so.
Same, yeah. I used to, I'm like damn near obsessed with West Coast music.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre is one of the biggest influences on me.
I literally, like, hold him at such high regard when it comes to the talk about hip-hop.
Yeah.
Because he's connected to so much success.
Yeah.
And it's not based on the money or whatever. Like, it's literally like NWA.
Facts.
Himself going to death row.
Yep.
Putting all those people on. Then starting Aftermath. Signing Eminem. Then he's at least halfway responsible for 50 Cent. He's literally got like a huge presence in like a lot of years.
Yeah.
Not that I feel like for him to have his hand, not to mention Kendrick Lamar, so, and Anderson .Paak, so.
Oh God.
What?
He's so fire. Fuck. Anderson .Paak is so fucking fire, bro.
He's got a great voice.
It's so unique.
Yeah.
I've never seen a motherfucker have so much coordination in my life.
Yeah.
How do you sing a song in key while playing the most complex drumming rhythms ever? I'm just like, what the fuck? Why didn't you bless me with some of this, dog? Like, come on, man. Anderson .Paak, that motherfucker's cold, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, I haven't seen Jay-Z put like have a hand in anything like Dr. Dre has. Like,
That's perspective.
okay,
That's perspective. We got Rihanna. Jay-Z's responsible for Rihanna, bro.
I don't know that to be true. I cannot disagree with you.
It is.
Okay.
Her debut was on a Memphis Bleak record.
Okay.
Way back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like Rock Nation, yeah, all of that. Yeah, all that.
But all the people that I listed, I fuck with. I don't fuck with
really
Rihanna hard.
Jay-Z tree. Yeah, I see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said Rihanna, it kind of stopped there because like everybody else is just kind of either he ended up signing them or they really didn't do much. Because like I can't say Jay-Z's responsible for Cameron. I can't say he's responsible. I mean, Beanie Siegel, Kanye.
Yeah. That would be a good one.
Kanye, Rihanna. I mean,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it ain't 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Anderson .Paak, NWA,
I feel
most
like
of Death Row, Snoop Dogg.
Rihanna's bigger than 50 Cent, bro.
You think? Well, that's
absolutely,
fair.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
That's tough.
I think that's
now that I think about it.
I don't know.
Now that I think about it.
No, fuck that. I'm sorry. I got to disagree with you. Me personally, I have to disagree with what you just said.
No, she got like... I'm gonna stick by that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm stand on that.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
That's
but
cool.
I'm biased. That's why I always teeter back and forth because I'm like trying to be aware of my own bias.
I mean, it's okay to be biased. It's okay to be biased. I'm biased with Jay-Z. Like he as far as like an MC, he was really very, very, very influential to like my writing style. Like I used to not use a pen and pad because Jay-Z didn't use the pen and paper. Like, I would write everything in my head.
Yeah.
And, like, just...
Which, by the way, fucking... Dude, your skills...
I'm all right, bro.
No. Don't shortchange yourself like that.
I'm all right, bro.
Nah. I heard you, bro.
I understand.
It's too late. You can't convince me otherwise.
I'm retired, bro. I'm retired.
You say that. But if Jay-Z came into this room right now and said, I want to sign you as a recording artist, I bet you wouldn't be retired anymore.
If Jay-Z walked in here right now.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I'm doing great if Jay-Z walked in.
Facts. If Jigga walked in here right now and tried to sign me, the money would have to be right.
Well, it's Jay-Z.
Nah, like, well,
the money's gonna be right.
Well, he's not successful for any old reason, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the business might be good for him, but what is that gonna look like for me? I got a wife. I got kids.
Let's go ahead and say, just for the sake of the argument, that the money was fair. And it wasn't going to be, it was clear as day, it's not going to be shelved, all your projects, that record label type shit. He's going to back you as an artist, as your new up-and-comer.
But that's, how many artists has Jay-Z backed and they fizzled and done nothing?
Well, you wouldn't do that.
I probably would. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody trying to hear what I got to say, bro. Like, the fuck?
I probably would.
I'm just being real, bro. That's all I know how to be, dog. I ain't trying to fake the funk for nobody, dog. Like, I don't know.
That was pure honesty.
It was, dog. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, man. I ain't here to lie to the people, man. Yeah, I rap well, but like a whole fucking album, doing that shit over and over. I'm not gonna hold you. If I had the freedom to just be creative and not have to worry about life, bills and shit.
Right now, tell me yes or no. Would you hop on one of my records?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Send it.
Okay.
Send it. I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
I just finished some shit for Mix.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm in a good mood. Send it.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like, the music industry is shit, man. And that's why because I've gotten doses of it as a manager without being an artist and like just seeing how people get jerked. Pause. is crazy.
Resume.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Watching how people get jokes.
Yeah, what? Shit. Seeing how people get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Yeah. All right. Everything's pause worthy. Pause if applicable. I can't.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, you can't just walk around and say jerk and not say pause, bro. I'm just saying, man. You gotta say pause, bro. Well, yeah, man. I don't know.
Seeing how the music industry.
Yeah, but the music industry is just it's a dirty game, bro. Like
It is.
so many people get taken advantage of because they don't understand the business,
Mm-hmm.
and those that do understand the business, I feel for them because now you really got to fight for shit. Because like when you really have to fight for it, you have to be that good,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll just move on to somebody else that they can take advantage of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, like then it goes back to what I was saying about right now. Like you don't need major label backing to put a project out.
Yeah, that's what's
for
good
any
about
old body to have access to it. Like anybody can listen to that shit. All they gotta do is just type some shit in,
Yeah.
receive a link, and listen.
I think at the same time it makes it harder to be like the dream is the it's becoming a reality being a successful rapper or a successful music artist in general, but the dream is dying. The dream of like seeing your name in lights and like going on like talk shows and doing all the stuff that people dream of success relating to,
Yeah,
it's gone.
I don't think it is. I disagree. The reason why I disagree is people like Larry June. Again, he was on fucking Jimmy Fallon with 2 Chainz performing.
Oh, really?
And this is a motherfucker that you've never heard of,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't heard of him, but enough people have heard of him. And he literally just stays in his lane, does his thing. So there's potential. Like, it takes some to make some.
Mm-hmm.
And understanding the business to the point where you can benefit from it is important. And then also just appreciating the reality of it all in this particular like day and time. Meaning, what's more important? Getting on those stages to talk to Jimmy Fallon and never be heard of again, or have your tribe, people that will spend money with you, people that will
Core audience, yeah.
Exactly, like fucking cult following and shit.
Yeah.
Like right now is the easiest time to find your people. We got analytics, we got technology, and we have like more people just being themselves and being successful for being themselves more now than ever. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be what you make of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect place to end.
All right, for sure.
It was a pleasure having you on here, Relli.
Yeah.
This was the MC Circle. You're always welcome back again.
For sure. Yes, sir. That was cool. I had fun. Damn, you down that whole shit already?
Oh, yeah. I almost...
You was not fucking around with that.